Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic Crossword being published on Tuesday the 9th of September 2025. So our setter today is Izetti. Izetti is the master setter. Very well respected setter, and we get about 2 puzzles a month from him. So I'm quite familiar with his style, and it's very precise in the wording. Now the last 4 puzzles have all been under 10 minutes. He has eased up a little bit this year on his puzzling, but there was one puzzle early in the year which I gave up at 45 minutes. He can be very tough, but I think he's kind of easing up. So yeah, let's reset the timer. Where is it there? And crack on. Cook with herb, prescribed amount. Cook with herb, prescribed amount. Dosage, yeah. Sailor with a rod wandering about on ship. I assume that's SS. So that says that. Goods vehicle departs. Goods leaves. Cargoes. Cargoes, very good. Was first to get outside and made great strides. Was first is W to get outside work. Let's go on from there. Clothes carried by. That is a dress. Is that all it is? Clothes, dress. Yeah, I think so. Drink something bitter for painter. Drink something bitter for painter. Okay. Banapanto, naughty. Leading comedian is must be anagram Banapanto, mustn't it? Top banana, which we had yesterday, essentially in yesterday's puzzle. Supervise as a bishop. Supervise do as a bishop. Primate. Instrument with which celebrity enthralls India. So is that sitar? Ah, clever. Can't see that one. There, I need to do that. Posed wearing fine material. Is that? I'll say chiffon. Lace with an F in it. There's an F in there somewhere. Wearing like fine. I don't know what it is at the moment. Sleep-like state, having eaten portion. Eaten hot, sorry, portion. So H, sleep comatose. Not sure. Let's go on to wild animals. He's found roaming. Must be an anagram. Any he's, mustn't it? What are they? Wild animals. Any he's. Hyenas. Can I spell hyenas? No, I can't. There we go. I can. Really popular exploit. Exploit is to use. Really? No, I'm going to put use there. I'm not sure about that. On the downs, must be decide, mustn't it? Maybe the 60s baddie plugged into river. It's got a river D. El Cid, maybe, but that isn't maybe. Decide. The 60s. What's the 60s baddie? Plugged into a river. Is it the river D? Yeah, not sure about it. Maybe dresses wrong or cargoes or something. Plays out. Street theatre, very good. Oh, let's try and type things correctly. Derbyshire town starts to seem sticky with viscous liquid around. Oh, my dart starts to sticky, so that's an SS. Glossop and gloop, I suppose. Like scientific establishment set up in wood. Set up in wood. Lab set up. Is that just literally set, or is it gel wood? Wood. Okay. That used doesn't look so good with the U at the bottom. One's charged, leading character, quiet leader. One's charged. It's not like a battery. Battery doesn't fit. Led astray, eating strange piece of cake. Slice. Led astray is an anagram of lead with LED with rum or odd in it. Crumble. Slice of cake. Oh, piece of cake can be. That's easy, isn't it? It's a picnic. Strange is rum. Okay. Cameras, shots. Shots, holy books in religious ceremony. I I assume that's NT down there. Religious ceremony, could be mass. Cameras. Or is it just an anagram of cameras? I think it's it's an anagram, that isn't it? Which is a sacrament, isn't it? Sacrament. Avoid, drink, abstain, don't commit to a view. Abstain, yeah, abstain, can I spell abstain? So that's when you don't vote, isn't it? I'm going to get rid of that because that can't be right. For the most part, put up with school soup is, well, school is SCH, bosh, but no, what is it? Borch. For the most part, put up with, so, Borch, what's BOR? Need a letter on the end. Put up with is to bear. I'm going to leave that like, I think it's Borch. Can't remember. I can't think what the wordplay's doing. Finish after day 5 as, is that Fry? Yeah, Friday I think. Fry as main man. Finishes, there you go, friend. That's easy, wasn't it? Clever clue. A plant with 2 names found in salt water. 2 names found in there. Is that Outwa? Is that a hidden name? 2 names is NN, Brine, C. Senna, I think. Gonna leave that for a second. Is this Satan? Satin. I don't know what that's satin. What's that satin? Posed is sat, wearing fine material, so the middle part of that. I think that's Senna. Let's have a look at this one. Oversea? Yep, oversea. Okay, that we know. Oh. Sailor is a tar with a rod, wandering about on a ship. Well, a rod is surely an anagram, isn't it? So it's an aboard on a ship in that way. Okay, that's a bit happier. Led astray, eating strange. Drummel, piece of cake. Doddle, there we are. Okay, thanks Izetti. This one, like city, it's a lab, isn't it? Set up in wood. Balsa, set up as, I think as, yeah, okay. Drink something bitter, or painter. Drink. Char, something bitter. Can't think of any painters. Was first to get outside and made great strides. You thought it was leapt or something. Was first to get outside work. Once charged, leading character, quiet leader. No idea on that one. This one, sleep-like state is tranche is a portion. Yep. This I can't see because it's off the screen, but it's where is it? Oh, it's down there. How do we get to that? Really popular is in, really, indeed. Okay. Gosh, where am I? I'm at 7 minutes and a few left. I can't think what that is. I think it's Borch, B-O-R. This one, maybe the 60s, maybe the 60s Fanny, maybe the 60s. Decade, a cad. That's what it is. That was obvious, wasn't it? Something bitter. Ale for painter. I think drink is char. My list of painters is Paul though. So I've just got these 3 really. Or 4. And no. One's charge, leading character, quiet leader. Let's write that down across. And something A, something T, something C, something E. We want to put attaché in there, but that isn't going to... Attaché? One's charged. Does it do with electrics and ions and particles? Leading character is an up. Star. Quiet. Capital. No, what's the old clue? Was first led to get outside work. Loped. Loped, okay. Apple. What's charged? Quiet leader. Apple. Leading character is Alpha. Okay, Alpha. What is it? Alpha. Quiet leader. P. Alpha particle. Okay. Article is a leader. Is that right? Yeah, an article's in a paper. Let's just leave that to be Chagall, is it, or something? Shan. I'm going to put Borch in here. I can't remember what it is really. And I can't think what. for the most part, put up with B-O. Bear would be the word I want. Bore. Put up with you. Put up with it, you bore it, didn't you, I think? Which makes that cha, something bitter. I'm assuming drink is char. Can it be anything else? I can't think of anyone. I'm going to put the video on pause while I have a think to myself on this one. I think it's chagall. I don't know. I think gall might be bitter. I'm going to go with it. I don't know. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Okay, just held up by that one, not knowing the name of the painter, and a very hard word for something bitter. Right, let's go through those clues as best I can. I can't get to one. There we are. Right. If you cook, you do. What is that? Cook with. Well, a prescribed amount is a dosage. That's your definition. Herb is sage, and cook is to do. To cook, are you doing dinner tonight? Are you cooking dinner tonight? I think is kind of how you would look at that. Sailor is an ab, able-bodied, and then we've got an anagram of a rod. Wandering is your anagram indicator for that, and if you're on a ship, then you're aboard. Goods are cargoes, vehicle is a car, and parts is goes. Was first to get outside work. So was first is led, and that is going around work, which is op, as in operation or opus. And if you make great strides, then you loped. Clothes carried by laundress. So laundress has got the hidden word dress. Now I think you've got to think in clothes as in I got dressed, I clothed myself. So clothes as in is that a verb? I think. So we've got the painter Chagall, who don't really know. The drink is char, and something bitter is gall. The gall, like the gallbladder. I don't know. A bit of a memory that Chagall and gallbladders, and thinking maybe they're bitter for me. I'm not not something I know a lot about. Banner Panto is anagram of top banana. Naughty is your anagram indicator, and the leading comedian is the top banana. To supervise is to oversee, and as a bishop, well, bishops, the area a bishop is in charge of is the sea, is literally a sea, S-E-E, so they are over the sea. An instrument is a sitar, a celebrity is a star, enthralling I for India, so that's NATO phonetic alphabet, so enthralling, saying put an I into it. To have posed, so model poses, they sit, so they sat if they posed. Wearing fine material, I think in this case, wearing fine, in. I don't know if this is an all-in-one or not, in terms of the material part of fine is the in part. I can't see what else it can be, because posed must be sat, I think. Wearing fine, in. Yeah, that's all I can say really. I don't know. Wearing. Oh no. Okay, sorry. Okay, posed is sat, and wearing. If you're wearing your clothes, you are in your clothes, and satin is a fine material. There we go. What have we got here? We've got a tranche. A tranche is a portion. H is hot, so H for hot, going into a trance, which is a sleep-like state. I can't know. Wild animals, hyenas are wild animals, and hyenas is an anagram of any he's. Found roaming is your anagram indicator. And really, indeed, just kind of phrase you might use. Poplar is in, and an exploit is a deed. So that's the across clues on the downs. Well, the 60s, maybe the decade. The 60s are an example of a decade, so maybe the 60s. A baddie is a cad plunged into the River Dee, one of Scotland's main rivers. It plays out, so yeah, street theatre is obviously theatre that's done outside, so play that's outside. We've got the Derbyshire town of Glossop. Starts to seem sticky, so we've got two S's from seams and sticky, the start letters, and a vacuous liquid, which is gloop, going around that. Like scientific establishments, so think of that as as lab, as in as laboratory, so as for like, and set that up gives you balsa coming downwards, which is a type of wood. One's charged. Okay, so an alpha particle is charged. I did say it might be something physics. Leading character, well, alpha's the start of the alphabet and alpha males and all that. Quiet is P for piano, and a leader is an article, so in a newspaper, an article. Led astray, eating strange piece of cake. Well, a piece of cake, that was a doddle, that was a piece of cake. Strange is odd, and then around that we've got DLE, which is an anagram of lead, and astray is your anagram indicator, and eating is saying put odd into that. We've got anagram of cameras, shot is your anagram indicator, and then holy books is NT, the New Testament on the end, which gives you the sacrament, which is a religious ceremony. To avoid drink is to abstain, go teetotal, but also if you don't commit to a view, well, in a vote you can vote yes, no, or you could abstain from the vote maybe. So that's double definition. For the most part is saying, well, put up with something. If you put up with something, then you bore it, I think, B-O-R-E. For the most part it's saying take the E off that and then put SCH for school, which gives you borscht, which is a type of soup. Just scroll down a little bit more. Finish is an end, going after day 5. Well, the 5th day of the week is Friday, so fry, end, and the main man is a friend. And finally, we've got the plant, which is senna. You've got two names, so N and N is abbreviation for name, found in salt water, which is the sea. So there we go, all done. 10:28, 10:18, just missed out on the sub 10 there, with that messing around on Chagall. But otherwise, yeah, actually there's quite a few hard words in there. Specific knowledge, glossop, Chagall, borscht, senna. I mean, there's 4 straight off the bat. Sacrament is I wouldn't have known that's specifically a type of religious, what was it? Religious ceremony, but in sacraments. And is there anything else there? Top banana. Yeah. I think those are the main difficult ones. But alpha particle, obviously, you can build it, but not if you don't know your physics. Maybe a little bit difficult. So there we go. All done. Thanks for watching.